As the industry continued its recovery from the pandemic, one of the early bright spots within Nollywood is the Tunde Kelani-directed same-title biopic of famed Akpala singer Ayinla Omorua. Now, the movie, which premiered in June this year and went on to become one of the highest earners in the Nigerian box office for this year. It also provided Lateef Adedimeji, who played the title character, his first major lead position in the industry.
Sonora's Akpala Music rents the air at the First Bank-sponsored premiere for Ayinla, a loose musical biopic based on the life of Ayinla Yusuf, popularly known as Ayinla Omorua. Some of the prominent cast and guests arrive in their best Yoruba party impression, grooving to the sound of the man who was part of the Akpala golden era. Directed by the acclaimed Tunde Kelani, a staunch fan of the musician and lover of culture, Ayinla charts a new course for storytelling in Nollywood.
Ayinla Omorua lost London for a musical tour.
I look around and I thought that it was time to do a story on Ayinla Omorua. Unfortunately, it's been gone the whole 40 years, but the idea to make it came to me from about 2012. But there was not enough information. There was scanty information on Ayinla Omorua, so it took me a long time to really know, to get to know what was left of him, you know. And I think it's about time that African filmmakers should maybe pan slightly to look at our intangible heritage. Our great stories are yet to come because we are not looking where we should be looking. We are not telling the right stories we should be telling. And this is what we have to do, you know. We took something that is so local and it goes global instantly. So I think that's a lesson for the next generation of filmmakers. All over Abeokuta, we went around anybody who knew anything about Ayinla Omorua. And I've seen him only twice in my life. And, you know, they were just, I didn't, there's no interaction on it. I just saw him when he was playing in Havana.
Comic actor Adedimeji Lateef played the title character, and his first challenge was to understand the character and his music.
It wasn't easy. Number one, I am not a fan of Akpala music. I don't listen to Akpala music. I don't know nothing about Akpala music. I'm not a musician either. I just have a little knowledge about music. So first, when I got the script and I realized I was going to be singing, and then I'm performing about 6 tracks, I was going to reject it because I was scared of. I don't want it to be a flop. But again, I see it as this is something you have never done before. And then this is a story of a legend. So you're working on that part to become one as well. Why don't you take up the challenge and see how far you can go? From that moment, I started listening to the song morning, afternoon, night, morning, afternoon, night, morning, afternoon, night. And then at a point, if I have to, before I say 1 or 2 words, I will sing Ayinla song. Before I talk to anybody, I will be speaking in Egba tone and all of that. So by the time I got to the location, I was all about Ayinla. Nothing is interesting again except Ayinla, so it was easy for me to pull it.
Unlike Adedimeji, Debo Adebayo, popularly known as Mr. Macaroni, is well acquainted with the story of Ayinla and played his close associate and manager Bayewu, who was also convicted for killing Ayinla in a barroom brawl. Even though Ayinla gained prominence for his musical excellence, he's also notorious for his flaming temper and affinity to start a fight. Omaomi Dada played the role of one of the ladies in his life. Ayinla also stars Kunle Afolayan, Bimbo Manuel, Adelaoye, and many others.
Ayinla Omorua lost London for a musical tour.
Àwa máa gbé Àpàlà wọ London.
London.
And this is going to be Ayinla's debut.